At that time, Philip found Nathanael and said to him, "We have found him of whom Moses in the law and also the prophets wrote, Jesus of Nazareth, the son of Joseph." Nathanael said to him, "Can anything good come out of Nazareth?" Philip said to him, "Come and see." Jesus saw Nathanael coming towards him and said of him, "Behold, an Israelite indeed, in whom there is no deceit." Nathanael said to him, "How do you know me?" Jesus answered him, Before Philip called you, before Philip called you, when you were under the fig tree, I saw you." Nathanael answered him, "Rabbi, you are the Son of God. You are the King of Israel." Jesus answered him, "Because I said to you, I saw you under the fig tree, do you believe you will see greater things? Do you believe you will see greater things than these?" And he said to him, "Truly, truly, I say to you, you will see heaven opened and the angels of God ascending and descending on the Son of Man." The Gospel of the Lord. For the greater glory of God, my dear people, I would like to share something about my own vocation for the greater glory of God, okay? By the time I reached 10th standard, 4th standard, I was retained. Failure, not that intelligent. 5th standard, withheld, not that intelligent. 8th standard, again, thrice I was retained in my schooling. I consider myself, you are not good student. Take care of your field. My father is an agriculturist, farmer. Take care of the field. I'd not like to do further studies. I know I am below average. 10th, somehow I came. Somewhere in the 10th standard, when I was in 10th standard, dear friends, for the greater glory of God, I share so that each one of you will think about your life. In 1989, there was a charismatic movement. Thousands and thousands of people go. That was a peak everywhere, charismatics. So in our village also, a man called Abraham came to preach for 3 days retreat. Unwillingly I went, not interested in those things. There were about 2,000 or 3,000 people in the Maidan, in the ground, not at all attuned to what he was preaching, with my friends, seated somewhere in the back. It was late evening at 9:30. The man called Abraham tells people to get up, we are going to pray. While praying, I tell you, friends, that's what God is. From nowhere, this man calls my name. There are hundreds of Davids. My name is not only David, David Jesuraj. He puts his finger. He is very clear towards the direction where I am seated. I was folded like this, sitting. David Jesuraj, fear not, I am with you. Matter of seconds shook me, dear friends. I went to him 2 days later. I said, "Sir, how do you know my name that you called me David Jesuraj?" "Don't fear. I never called you boy. No, you called me sir." Then he prayed over me and said, "You work in the vineyard of God." I don't forget, dear friends. I was doing my studies in St. Joseph's later. There was a retreat going on. A man called Edwin, lay person. Abraham also lay person. Hundreds of students. In the evening hour, around 4 o'clock during the Mass, after the communion, the man comes who has been preaching. Exactly this is what he said. David Jesuraj, work in the vineyard of God. I will never ever forget how I'm being raised from nowhere as a not intelligent. That's Rabindranath Tagore says, God works in a mysterious way. God works in a strange way. Brother, Vijay, Sandeep, you all, we are called to work in the vineyard of God. He knows. He knows you. If he says your heirs are counted, what is the knowledge of that? I know you, how you move, how you come. Psalm 139, if you go and read today, all of you, I know you through and through. You're rising, you're sitting, you're moving. Before you utter words, I know what you're going to utter. Today, as we celebrate Nathaniel, Bartholomew's feast, he says very insignificant things. Nathaniel, I know you before you came here. Know me. I saw you under a fig tree. Is it a big shock? It's a shock for him because he is able to see insignificant things with a significant lens. Today, we all need to look at our life, how I am connected to God. Forget about what people say. People, when I say people, we have a lot of put on reality. We try to say things what we don't mean. There is so much deceptivity. That's what he said. There is no deceit in Nathaniel. Today, you see, dear friends, husband says something what he doesn't mean to his wife. Wife says so. We priest say so. I think the one thing, the value that we have to learn is be truthful. And let God say, I don't find any deceit in him. No guile. That grace we need to uh, procure from the Lord, that we may live for his kingdom. That truthfulness, bringing good news to people means what? Not but a powerful way of uttering, powerful way of being. Just be silent. People may recognize, may not recognize. But at the end of the day, God recognizes where you are. No? So let us thank God, dear friends, for such a wonderful vocation that we all enjoy as a married woman, man, priest, religious. God be glorified forever and ever. Amen.